I can't see Laura. Kevin?
Right.
I can't see Laura and Kevin.
Right. Oh. Well, shall we start whether or not then? Yep.
Right, we're now on YouTube.
Right. Good evening, fellow councillors and Joe. I've called this meeting because in conversation with Joe, there seemed to be some confusion about some people wanting additional information about this issue. And so, although I personally thought there had been a majority of people in favour of it, I thought I needed to call another meeting purely to clarify it. And what's made me think about this as well is that when we do things online, I think, although it'll be Tim's decision in the future, it does seem to me that if we are making a decision on something in the future, there just needs to be the very straightforward question, do we want this? And the answer to be yes or no, with no additional discussion. Because sometimes the additional discussion then causes more toing and froing of emails from people, which sometimes clouds the argument. So that's just dawned on me just in the last few minutes. So the issue is then that now it is the 1st of April, it will have to be an accrual for the one lot of £1,500. And I understand that we'd agreed to that anyway before. So now we just, the only thing to do is to vote on a resolution that we pay the money over now. Now that formally needs to be formally proposed and seconded. So could I ask someone to do that, please?
Andrew, you haven't started your meeting properly. You haven't done your apologies.
Oh yes, sorry. Yes, you're
and
right.
You need to check that there isn't anybody that actually wants to speak before you ask for proposers and seconders.
Oh yes, all right. Sorry, right. I do apologize. I thank you. Thank you for keeping me in order.
Oh, it's all right.
Right.
It's all right.
Item 1, apologies for absence.
I've not been given any apologies, Chairman.
Thank you. 2, 1, declarations of interest. Record declarations of interest.
Councillor Tim has his hand up, Chairman.
Councillor Tim.
I just wanted, Councillor Kevin's just contacted me. I wondered if Joe could send him the link because he can't find the link. Is it still possible?
Someone's just coming in now with the second name of Nicholson. There he is.
Might be Kevin. Yes.
There he is.
There he is.
2,
We're worried about
declarations
you.
of interest. To record declarations of interest by any member of the council in respect of the agenda items below. Members declaring interest should identify the agenda item and type of interest being declared in accordance with the Localism Act 2011 and the relevant authorities' disposable pecuniary interest regulations 2012. I call for any declarations of interest. Is that none, Joe?
That's yeah. No one's got their hand up, Chairman.
All right, thank you.
I
3.
can.
Oh, yes, Kevin.
Sorry, I'm running late. I've just managed to dial in with you now. Sorry.
Yes.
Could I just declare an interest? I'm a member of the Chamber of Trade.
All right. Thank you. But that would be a non-pecuniary interest, would it?
It would, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. 3, to consider a request by the Hornsey Chamber of Trade for funds. Right. Would anybody like?
If I could just read you the wording of the request, Chairman. I think that might be just open this up on my phone. So this was an email from Nikki Salvage, and she has said that, is it possible for the Chamber of Trade to have last year's donation towards the Christmas lights? As you know, we are trying to get some new ones, so it would be really helpful.
Right, thank you. Does anybody wish to comment on this?
Can I just comment, if I may?
Yes.
When they say that they want new ones, when are they going to be buying them? Do we know?
Joe?
No, doesn't say.
So in theory then, forgive me, but in theory, we could give them the 1,500 quid and they might not, or whatever they might out to, but they might not buy them till August. So they've got £1,500 in their account instead of we have it in our account. I know the interest levels are ridiculously low, but it's just principle in my opinion. Sorry.
Yeah.
Can I come in, Mr. Mayor?
Yes, Julie.
I think the point is that they were entitled to this money last year for as a contribution to the lights in general, not specifically for the new ones. So I think we should just pay it over. You know, it's already been decided that they will get that money.
Thank you.
So I'm prepared to move that.
Can I just comment? Julie, I'm not saying that we shouldn't transfer the money. I'm just saying, I'm just implying that it may well be transferring the money and they don't use it for 6 months. Do we know that?
Yeah, but that's always the case. We always give.
How do you know?
Because we always give them the money way before they have the expenditure, so they know that they can commit to that expenditure. That's the way it's always been, and it's the only way it feasibly can be as well. We can't wait till there's a receipt for the electricity to give them the money. They need the money up front.
So just a second. Forgive me, but you are saying the money's for the electricity, are you, or is it lights, or what is it
No,
for?
I'm saying that the money is for a contribution towards the cost of the Christmas lights in general.
Right.
So obviously a large part of that is the electricity, but also a large part of it is renewing the necessary components of the lights. I think this year they're trying to do a lot more than they have done previously. But the fact of the matter is they should have had this money last year. So to say that they can't have it until they've actually spent it is not relevant to my opinion.
I'm not saying they shouldn't have it till they've not spent it, but listen, I'm quite frugal with money, so forgive me. But if you're saying it's for electricity,
no, I think Eric, that was just an example. I think Julie was just using that as an example that the cost may not be exactly at the time we hand the money over, but it is held for until such time as they do spend it.
So we help hold it till they spend it then?
Says again.
For what reason?
We hold it till they spend it, or
we give it them. We have traditionally given them up front at the start of the financial year.
Chairman, can I just correct that? We give they send us a letter in November, November time, requesting the money, and that's when we hand it over.
So we hand it over near Christmas then.
Right. Sorry, Councillor Barbara, would you like to say something?
Yes, please. I didn't intend to speak this evening, but I was just going to say that I really do believe that many of the members need to be exceptionally careful regarding non-pecuniary and pecuniary interest. If you have a pecuniary interest and you happen to be a member of any kind of society or group which is in fact receiving money, you have, I would have thought, a pecuniary interest. Now, it's entirely up to a councillor how they want to take that, how they want to use it. But I am just saying from my point of view that if I was in a group or a society, I would have said, if I had any kind of interest and we are voting on money, you have got a pecuniary interest. Now, that's for anyone else. I mean, Joanne could have said it, but I thought with you all talking as you are getting on and discussing what you're going to do, I believe councillors need to be exceptionally careful. And I would feel very remiss if I sat here and not said anything.
Okay. The issue there is anyway, in general terms, the decision whether to declare an interest at all and what sort of interest is being declared.
That's right.
Is up to the individual concerned.
Absolutely true. Yeah. But bearing in mind, we've all been standard trained, perhaps, and we ought to know what we're doing, and we are on YouTube.
Yeah.
And therefore, I think residents will understand what I am trying to say.
Yeah. Okay, Councillor Kevin, therefore, I would suggest then that you...
No, I'm sorry, Mr. Chairman. It is for Councillor Kevin to say what he would like to do.
Right, Councillor Kevin, is there anything... Thank you. Councillor Kevin, is there anything you would like to do?
Well, I'm still an amateur at this game and blundering my way
course.
through as I usually do. I am a member of the Chamber of Trade,
Yes,
and obviously I pay subscription to the Chamber of Trade,
yes.
but I also feel very strongly about the Christmas lights. So does that mean that I can't have a say on this evening's debate?
No, you can have a say. You can have a say, but you can't have a vote.
It's when it comes to the vote, Mr. Chairman, you need
Yes,
to
I've
be
just said that.
exceptionally careful.
I'll just, Kevin, if you are declaring a non-pecuniary interest and it is your choice, you can speak and you can vote. If you are declaring a pecuniary interest, you cannot speak and you cannot vote, and you must leave the meeting or leave the room. But it is up to you, because no one knows other than you what your relationship is with that, and it's how you know and feel about it. It's up to you.
Well, the relationship is that I pay a subscription, like many businesses in the town, to the Chamber of Trade. That is my own relationship, and I have a passion about the town, as everyone knows, and a passion for some new Christmas lights.
Okay.
If you said to me, what do you think, Town Clerk? I would say, because you are a member of the Chamber of Trade, you should declare a pecuniary interest.
Right,
But it's your choice. It's your choice.
Yes, I'll declare a pecuniary interest as a member of the Chamber of Trade.
And so you will need to leave the room if that's the case.
Okay. Joe, you can deal with
as from now. I can't take.
Yes.
I can't.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Councillor Nicky.
You can come back, but you can't stay for this.
Councillor Nicky.
Yeah, I just wondered when we actually received this email for the request for funds.
Yeah, I can tell you. Just 1 second. It was. Oh, she says. Let me.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. I've taken a photograph of it and I can't see the date on it. Just 1 second. Just give me a second, because it might be something you need to know.
Because I have to say, I didn't reply to this because I never got the original email.
Okay, so we received the request email on the 25th of March.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So they've left it quite late. Yeah, I understand.
Oh.
So we're having to respond now. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Has anybody else got anything to say? I can't see anybody.
No one's got their hand up, Chairman.
Right, thank you. So, is there a proposal?
Julie made one.
Councillor June and Councillor Stephen have their hand
Councillor
up.
June,
I would like to propose that we pay the £1,500 to the Chamber of Trade forthwith.
thank you. That has been proposed.
I'll second that.
Thank you. Councillor Stevens seconds that motion. Those in favour of that motion, please show.
Yeah, that is everyone, Chairman.
Thank you. So that motion has been passed. Thank you. And that is the end of the meeting.
It is.
I am sorry.